cool stuff to check out there. And it's a nice day to be out at the park if you are going to be off this afternoon. Lucky you. And here's a look at Santa Fe, where we have lots of clear skies, and this is something that we have just been seeing for the past several days. In fact, most of this year has been filled with lots of sunshine, and it doesn't look like this is going to change anytime soon. Not only sunshine across Santa Fe, but also across the Albuquerque metro area. Temperature-wise, we're still a little bit above average for this time of the year. 48 degrees the current temperature with a northwest wind at 5 miles per hour. Temperatures across the north in the 30s for a couple locations like Durango and Farmington, but elsewhere we're in the 40s to even low 50s. Down to the south in the 40s in Ruidoso, but you get into some of the lower elevation communities and we're looking at warm temperatures here as well. 57 in Roswell and Alamogordo. Silver City also at 57, up to 62 in Deming and 60 degrees currently in Carlsbad. Now we are seeing some breezy conditions, especially across the eastern portion of the state as we continue to drag in a few backdoor cold fronts, and these are dry fronts, so they're not bringing us any precip. They're just mainly bringing us wind, and we're looking at 23 mile per hour wind gusts in Tucumcari, 28 in Clovis, and 29 in Hobbs. And this wind, on top of the dry conditions, especially out in the east, is leading to an elevated fire danger. So something that you'll definitely want to be thinking about throughout the afternoon and throughout the next several days as we continue with this dry spell. We have a ridge of high pressure which is just locked in across the southwestern part of the country. All the storm systems pass us to the north and eventually barrel into the Midwest. And on the back end of these storm systems, we do see those cold fronts move through, but unfortunately we don't have any precip associated with them. And here's a look at the weather pattern. Jane helping us out with her Heisman pose, showing that the high is blocking out any storm systems from making it into our direction. We eventually see those storm systems pass through the Midwest, and the western portion of the country is really suffering due to all the dry weather. If you go out to the Sierra Nevada, Squaw Valley outside of Lake Tahoe last year had 69 inches of snow as a base, and now they're down to only a foot of snow, 83% drop from where they were this time last year. So it is a significant change. In fact, we have more snow at the ski resorts in our northern mountains of New Mexico than they have in the Sierra Nevadas. That's just how bad it is in that part of the country. Meanwhile, out in the east, they get all the action, picking up another inch of liquid equivalent in Grand Rapids over the next 7 days, about 3/4 of an inch in Buffalo and Pittsburgh, seeing about another ½ inch. Meanwhile, here we continue with the dry conditions with high pressure locked in, and we continue to deal with the elevated fire danger with those occasionally breezy conditions, especially out east. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the 40s for this afternoon, mostly sunny skies in the mid-40s, and sunshine continue through the weekend and early next week. Over the northwest, sunny skies here as well, highs in the 40s and 50s. We stay right around the 50-degree mark through the weekend in Farmington. And down to the southwest, we're looking at a nice stretch of weather here as well. Lots of sunshine on the way for the next several days. Temperatures inching near 60 degrees by the end of the weekend. Over the southeast, mostly sunny skies, highs in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. We warm to the mid 60s by early next week in Roswell. Over the northeast, lots of sunshine for the next several days as temperatures warm here to the mid 50s in Las Vegas by the beginning of next week. Over the northern mountains, sunshine here as well. Highs in the upper 40s through the weekend and early next week in the East Mountains. Breezy conditions this afternoon, highs in the upper 40s to low 50s. In the metro, we'll be in the mid 50s this afternoon, and the next several days, it's like a broken record. In fact, Bill Murray should probably be in this with Groundhog Day. 55, 55, 55. We'll switch it up a little bit Sunday.
I know, you should just change that to 55 for the heck of it.
Well, you'll see on Sunday, we do switch it up a little bit, 56.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks, John.